everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to week 2 of Operation Nail Growth 2023. Last week I shared a video announcing that I was going to be growing my nails back out in the month of January, and I invited you all to join me, and so many of you guys are on a nail growth journey with me, and that makes me so happy. It's just a fun little self-care thing that we can do together, and I'm so excited about it because I'm already seeing progress. If you've been following along on my YouTube channel and my Instagram page, you've seen a little bit of what my nails have been through the past week or so, and I just filmed my second manicure. It's this beautiful fuchsia color. I'm going to be doing a whole mani after this intro, so I'll talk a little bit more about the products that I was using the past week, how I've been taking care of my nails, as well as some of the positive and negative things I've noticed about my nails since we last checked in. But I have to say, I'm going to give you a little spoiler now. My nails are in great shape. I was wearing Olive and June press-ons for a week. They did not ruin my nails whatsoever. I filmed a removal video before this, so that'll be going up soon, but you will get a little sneak peek here and see how my nails held up post-removal, and spoiler, they held up incredibly well. I took care of them the same way that I would my natural nails. I continued to use my cuticle oil 3 to 5 times a day, just was very careful with my hands, tried not to use my nails as tools, and it really paid off. So without further ado, let's jump into this mani. Alright, here are my nails, week 2 of my January 2023 Operation Nail Growth journey, and they're looking pretty healthy. You can see that they've grown a bit and are ready for a manicure. My thumbnail does have a small break on the side. It's not new. I've had this for a couple weeks now, so we're going to repair that today, and then we're going to give these nails a fresh mani. I'm going to start by filing all of my nails. Since they have grown out a little bit, we're going to be able to better define the rounded shape today. We're getting one step closer to those desired almonds. Finger by finger, I'm just gently rounding off the corners of each nail with my Tweezerman nail file. I really love to use this file when I'm reshaping. When my nails are longer and I just need to maintain the shape, I always opt for a crystal or a glass file, but when I need to really change the style of the nail, I prefer this one. These are shaping up so nicely, and I know that next week I'll start to see even more improvement. I've always found that 3 to 4 weeks is usually my sweet spot when it comes to growing out my nails, so we're only 2 weeks in, but I'm very happy with the current amount of growth. I think next week I might do a gel manicure or gel overlays because that's what really helps to expedite my nail growth. Now, my nails are very healthy, but they're naturally pretty weak. They always have been. No matter how I care for them or what supplements I take, whenever they start to get a little bit longer, I need a stronger protective layer to keep them from breaking. Let me know in the comments if you have naturally strong nails. Some people just have incredibly thick natural nails, and I am so jealous of you. I've done my part topically and supplement wise, but sometimes there's only so much you can do to counteract genetics. But with that said, anyone can grow long natural nails. I've been doing it for years, and this series will show you exactly how. Before we start the manicure, we have to repair that thumb. I'm going to use a silk wrap to do that, and I've had this set of silk wraps for probably 10 years. They last forever. I'm going to just cut a small tip off of one, gauge the fit, and then clip it down. From here, I'm going to use some brush-on nail glue to paint over the break. Then I'm going to peel back the silk sticker and apply it right on top of that glue, making sure that the break is completely covered. I'm going to gently tap it into place and then brush over it with some more glue. You don't want it to be too gloopy because then it won't properly dry, but you want there to be enough glue so that the sticker becomes completely transparent. Once the silk wrap is dry to the touch, grab a nail file and lightly buff down the surface. This is going to better disguise the wrap beneath the manicure. Brush off any remaining dust from the filing and grab your base coat. Today I'm going to use the Nail Aid Biotin Ultimate Strength again because I absolutely love this stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and paint a thin coat onto all of my nails. When I'm trying to rehab my nails or grow them out, I usually use this as my base coat. I do have some other favorites that I've shared on my channel, but there's something about this polish that works absolute wonders for me. My next manicure will probably be a gel manicure, or it'll include gel overlays, because as my nails grow, I really like that added strength to just help keep them from breaking. If you've never done your own gel manicures at home, don't be intimidated. They are so easy to do. I have a ton of videos on my channel showing you how to DIY a gel manicure, how to use structure gel, acrogel, or how to do your own overlays. These are great mani skills to have in your back pocket. Once my base coat is dry, I'm grabbing my polish, and for some reason, I was really drawn to this color this week. This is Lights Lacquer Skip It. It's a really fun magenta fuchsia, and I'm very excited to wear it. I'm adding a thin coat to each of my nails, and I can tell by how it's applying that I will only need 2 coats. I love a good standard 2-coat polish. It takes away all of the guesswork. This color is applying really smooth, not streaky at all. Last week, I shared a video about floating your nail polish. That's a great technique to use when you're working with a light pink or a streaky white polish. In that video, I show you how to reduce those streaks drastically and achieve a flawless mani in just 2 coats. When I'm growing out my nails, I never really notice how much improvement there is until I paint them. I can really see the growth right now, and I'm getting so excited because I know it's only going to get better. I'm getting a little bit of polish on my skin here and there, but I'm not too stressed about it because we're going to remove it with a cleanup brush at the end, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. It's super easy. I did notice that as this polish is drying, it looks kind of matte. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have a matte finish, but it must be. I'm just going to top it with a glossy top coat at the end because I'm not a huge fan of matte polishes. I personally use way too much cuticle oil for them. I'm going to let this coat dry completely before going in for a second. I want to make sure that I'm applying a generous amount of polish for the second coat so that this manicure has enough coverage and so that the color really pops. I know I've said it already, but I am really digging this shade. It's not something that I would traditionally choose in the month of January, but I think that's why I like it so much. It's bright and fun, and it reminds me of summer, which I'm really missing right now because it's so freaking cold outside. If you're on this Operation Nail Growth journey with me, let me know what color you're painting your nails this week or what color they currently are. I need all of the inspo, and I'm also really curious. I like to clean up my nails before I paint the top coat. I'm not sure why, I just do. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of acetone into the bottle cap and dip my cleanup brush into it. I wiped it off on a paper towel to the side. You didn't see it, but that's an important step. You don't want your brush to be too wet or it may flood the cuticle and ruin the manicure. I lightly sweep the bristles over any polish that may have gotten onto my skin, and it comes right off. I like to use 100% acetone when I'm cleaning up because it leaves less room for error and gets the job done very quickly and efficiently. These nails look so gorgeous and they are just about ready for their top coat. Today, I decided to go with the Olive and June top coat because I really love how this one wears. I'm going to apply a generous amount to each nail and try to cap the edges for the perfect finishing touch. You can tell how much adding a top coat really transforms this color. It goes from like an okay looking matte polish to just a stunningly beautiful, shiny, professional looking manicure. Some people like to skip their top coat, and I just could never do that. It really makes a huge difference. Once that final coat has dried completely, we're going to add the actual finishing touch, which is of course my favorite part, a little bit of cuticle oil. I'm using my sweet almond cuticle oil and applying a good amount to each nail and then lightly rubbing it in. This is a great way to nourish the nails after painting. It'll also rehydrate any of those areas that we cleaned up with acetone, and it will help prevent any small nicks or smudges because you're going to have a little protective layer of oil on that fresh mani. I'm thrilled with how this manicure turned out, and I love the color that I chose, and I'm so excited to continue this Operation Nail Growth journey with all of you. That is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to post an update about once a week, every week and a half, because I know a lot of you are on this journey with me, and it's nice to be able to check in. If you want to share your manicures or document your growth on social media, use the hashtag Operation Nail Growth. It's so funny because I created that hashtag years ago, like a very long time ago. So when I click it, a bunch of my old manicure posts like populate, and it's so funny to go back to that time. But I figured this was the perfect time to revive it, and I invite you guys to use it as well. If you enjoyed this video, and if you are on this nail growth journey with me, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and stay tuned for next week's week 3 update. Bye!